Milestone 6 by Maria Pelletieri, Jillian Stubers, Michelle Harrison, and Miguel Carroll. The intended goal is to be able to make both parties happy, which are the students and faculty who hold annual passes and the Cougar Athletic Fund donors who have donated thousands of dollars. We hope to have a place that the visitors will be able to have a space where they can park their RVs and enjoy tailgating, while also allowing students and faculty to park in their respective lots without having the inconvenience of giving up their parking spaces. We've begun researching solutions, defining the problem based on the cost of those who pay for passes, and looking into the inconvenience that this causes for those who have to move their cars. We're also planning to speak with the university, especially transportation services, for more information regarding numbers as well as possible solutions and other interview questions. We have researched the cost of those affected, those with annual parking passes in the affected lot, as well as the impact it has on them. We have done this by defining the problem, which there's simply not enough parking for the number of people that Martin Stadium brings to the city of Pullman, specifically the campus itself. Students and staff who have spots in these lots results in hundreds of cars who have been having to move and find parking elsewhere in Pullman, all of which already has limited parking. Our problem involves game day parking issues, where the tailgating RVs and massive amounts of visitors to Pullman for game days displace students and staff from their expensive parking spots. With the occurrence of these RVs, many students who need to stay on campus late and on the weekend are without parking spots that they paid a lot of money for. Our sources of information have been found on various WSU websites, information directly from transportation services, and correspondence from other Pac-12 universities. Solving this problem will benefit students who pay for these spots as well as satisfy alums who come with RVs. Our organization for the research is to first define the problem, research various alternatives, and come up with a solution and impact report. For task 1, we were able to find out that students and faculty pay about $130 for the blue lot, $308 for yellow, $676 for orange, and $502 for green. These are year-long passes purchased on August 1st, and in fall semester alone, due to football games, the students and faculty have to find alternate places for their car for at least 6 weekends. For $20, students can also can park in general parking for home football games. For task 2, this is going to be completed in the following interview with in the following week with an interview with WSU Transportation Services that has been scheduled as one of our primary research sources. Task 3, as we expand our knowledge base, we will need to do more work in gathering the perspective of as many people involved in this transportation issue. We want to be sensitive to the needs of different demographics, as each stakeholder may have a different solution in mind. For task 4, we were able to contact UCLA, Stanford, and the University of Arizona, which are other Pac-12 schools, for information about what tactics they use for game day parking. UCLA hosts their games at an off-campus stadium. Stanford University has designated lots for event parking and only displays some spots in underutilized lots. The University of Arizona allows students to park in other lots when there are RV parkings. For task 5, once we obtain primary and secondary research completely, we'll be able to continue on with our task 5. Our recommendation report will include our data findings and assess the best alternative options regarding game day parking at Washington State University. As work on this project continues, we are happy to share that Pro Parking is making good on our promise for quality consulting. Our previous schedule has done well guiding us to this point. On the next slide, you will find a refreshed schedule. The end of our time consulting with WSU Transportation Services will be once we decide what problems need addressing most and how the most effective way to manage those problems is. Upon completion, we will be able to measure our deliverables most accurately. Pro Parking is a consulting firm, and it is made up of 4 team members dedicated to our client's success. We have a meeting with our supervisor scheduled for Monday, October 11th at 11:25 a.m. At this meeting, we will discuss at length any future challenges we foresee in this case, and we will work out a finalized timeline. We aim to have all of our research completed by Wednesday, October 30th at 11:59 p.m. We will be happy to deliver everything that is expected of us by the Project 2 deadline. In closing, our business with WSU Transportation Services will bring positive results felt across campus. While bringing in thousands of alumni, fans, and donors 6 weekends in fall is a quintessential part of American University experience, our common goals are to improve this experience for as many people as possible. Our completed and forecasted research demonstrates our reinforced commitment to finding the best option for our client. We are eager to share our findings with you soon. Thank you. And listed here are some of the research sources that we've received and have been using throughout this project.